Well, hello. We're back. We're back here at home. And look at my girls. My girls have done a little bit of work. Oh, my girls. Oh my God, the camera's really, really dirty, but what can I do? Look at that. Hello, ladies. Oh, here they come. Here they come to greet everyone. Hello. Say hello, girls. Bop, 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 bop. Are you guys going to bark back? No? Bop, bop, bop. Yeah. So they're happy. I finally figured out the water situation. The buckets used to fall over, and if I can show you, oh, it's very scary. I'm coming in here with my toes painted. So here, I put a tire, which I thought was brilliant. Oh, hi, Odie, we're going in a minute. And now it doesn't tip over. This morning, I found a nice treat. It was a, hi, no, I'm just talking to the camera, not talking to you. They always want all the attention. And this morning in here, I guess because the tires are high enough, found a dead mouse this morning. Thank goodness hi Bubby. Thank goodness I changed the water every day. Otherwise they would have had water with, that was a failed cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh, and I think I threw the mouse out here somewhere. To be honest with you, I don't think it went further than this. That's weird already. Somebody snagged it. Oh, there it is. Watch. This is the country living. There it is. Oh, I know. It's totally cool, eh? Totally cool. So this is now what things are starting to look like here in the spring, finally. I still haven't gotten used to... As time would have it, I was just going to tell you I haven't gotten a new stick yet. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. This is just redonkulous. Like, I mean, it's truly, I mean, I really should be ashamed of myself, but I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say I haven't had time to deal with this shit. Oh my God. Seriously though, hang on just a minute. You can just hum. Okay, hang on. Oh, maybe I'm just not strong enough or something. Okay, and this is unlock, this is lock. Lock. Okay, let's see if this works. And if I'm very gentle, it might work. If I'm very gentle. Okay, you're gonna see the stick, damn it, but what can I do? Okay, it's a little bit messier. Okay, it's a real big mess here. Real big mess. So, like, it appears that there's tires in the forest, and there's like used drums from, I believe this is a dryer. Anyway, this is what I'm wearing. Okay, I'm not wearing anything cool or anything like that, but I figured I would come out and chat with you because the last time I chatted with you was almost a week ago, and I've been working on a project, and no, that's not the right fiddleheads. Today I picked fiddleheads with my neighbor. My neighbor took me to pick fiddleheads so he could show me how to pick fiddleheads. He's also going to show me how to pick mushrooms. I'm on the lookout for a specific mushroom. He showed me a picture, can't find it. And I have to tell you that coming back and videoing has been a little bit of a challenge for me. I am having a hard time picking up the camera and even I haven't written my morning. I literally fell off the wagon and everything. since I've been on a regular diet, I'm happy to report that as of yesterday, I'm back on my normal diet, which just means immediately less gas, but it also does not mean immediately I'll feel like back to my regular self. And today I got inspired to pick up the camera because there was this awesome lady, and I'll have to put her name on the screen because I can't remember her name. So I don't know, like, look at how different it looks now, eh? It looks so different. It looks so different, eh? It's so beautiful, and you guys are falling as usual with this stick. And this woman had a really amazing, and I'll put it up on the hang on, this is really bothering me now. Like, you guys are so dirty. So dirty. It's like really raunchy. Yeah, this stick is basically on its way out. Anyway, and so this woman basically had what I would say like a mirror put up to my face, and I basically thought, oh my God, is that me? And one of the things that she said was a flake, right? Like, if you're a flake, you're a person that, you know, finds excuses. And I've talked about this in other videos where I'll like find a really good excuse. It's a really good reason why I couldn't video, or why I couldn't do this, or why I couldn't do that. And I was doing so well. I was so proud of myself. I was keeping promises to myself. And then there was this interruption in my life, which was wonderful, because my mom came, and I was so excited she came, and we were having such a good time. But I fell off the very first wagon, which was my diet. After my diet, I went on vacation, had my glasses stolen, and fell off the reading and the writing. And I had a very good reason. But that's really no reason I shouldn't be a flake. I should figure out another way. Okay, granted, the 2 weeks or the 1 week that I didn't have my glasses, all right. But there's no excuse why I should still be off the wagon. And yet I still am off the wagon. I still haven't gotten a stick, as I said I was going to get, and I still haven't done that. So that's another flake move, and there's no excuse. So I thought I'd pick up the damn camera, even with my flaky stick, and I would come out and keep at least one promise to myself. Well, two now, because I'm back on my diet, which I don't want to call a diet, because it's not really a diet. It's a more, what's the word? It's better for my body diet. It's not a diet. And the other thing I'm wondering is if I'm going to start losing rapid amounts of weight, which I don't want to do, because I start looking old. At my age, when you start losing weight, you start looking old. And I really don't want to look old, but it is what it is. If I fart less and burp less and have less pain in my stomach, I think that's more important. And also my skin. My skin mostly got cured. I only have like 2 little spots here that they were the first ones to get this problem that I had. And so they're obviously taking a little longer to heal. But everywhere else on my body, I was able to tan beautifully without like cheetah pet, like spots. So I wanted to come out and not be a flake, because I don't want to be a flake. And I'm embarking on a new project. And I think that we as a society right now, oh my God, what a beautiful day. It started out at -9 today. We're almost in June, y'all. We're almost in June. Okay, I guess I have to get used to that. That's like, whatever. And if I didn't wear my sandals, which I will do next time I come out here and video, and I'm going to take you to the river. In fact, tomorrow I think I'm going to go pick more fiddleheads. I will prepare myself. Me and Odie will come down and we will pick fiddleheads, and I will take you to the river, because I'm so excited about going to the river with you guys, because I feel like if I really, because this gentleman that owned this property hadn't gone to the lake in like 20 some odd years. So the path is a little bit messed up. So I need better shoes than these. Okay, that's not gonna work. It's like going into the chicken coop with these shoes. Danger. Okay, so in society, I've realized I have fallen into the flake category. And the reason why I have is that I start out strong doing something, although I feel like I've really kept my promises when it came to like the reading and the writing up until now, of course. But I think I've managed to get back on the horse fast enough that I don't feel like a complete failure. And I haven't really missed posting. That's one thing that I will say. And it's like anything else. Even a bad habit, you need to do over and over. I'm a person that has a hard time with routine. Anybody that knows me, and I mean anyone that knows me, like any of my in-life friends, know that, geez, you guys just keep falling this way and this way. Any of my friends know that I have a real problem with repetition. That's why, like, I could never really work, pardon me, I could never really work in like a factory that's repeated, even though I have tried it and I've been offered jobs because, you know, I'm good at it, which does not qualify anything for me. I would just go home and have nightmares of the repeat thing. Anyway, but then I thought, okay, I don't like routine. I don't like repetition. But even bad habits require repetition. And I do feel that this society is being pushed to repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Like whether it's, oh my gosh, whether it's, in the morning, get up and do your face regime. I can't like get up and have the same thing over and over. My life, I need variety. Or I go insane. But I feel like I was really on a rhythm and I was really starting to enjoy my routine. But because of my personality, as soon as I found a reason to flake out, like, oh, my mom came. It's not my mom's fault. It's my fault. I should have been like, no, mom, I'm not doing, I'm not going to eat this. And I should have been stronger. And I shouldn't have fallen off my way of eating. Because then in the end, I needed to do that for 2 weeks anyway. But then what happens is I go to the extreme. Like, and I don't know how many of you are like that out there. But I find in society in general, we have a hard time staying on the horse. We're starting to get very creative in having reasons why we can't do this, why we can't do that, or at least that's been my observation in my life. And I really want this to go. I really want, like, I was listening to Melissa from Cutting Through the Matrix, and she was saying that, well, first of all, why do I come out and talk to you guys? I just don't do it for fun and for no reason. I feel there's a need to have a discussion, a discourse. There's a need for us to come out and share our ideas that will lead us to freedom. And Catherine Austin Fitts says it really best. It's either we have full control. They're going to have full control of us, the people, the slaves, enslaved Landia, or we all need to find a way to communicate to one another that we all need to be free. And in order for us to be free, we have to understand that we're not free right now. Not totally. And they're closing in on us. And why am I here? I'm here because I feel that if I don't contribute to a conversation in any manner, I'm not smart. I don't know a lot, but I do know that I know a little bit that I can share with you. And even if it's in the most basic way, in the most, I've not been here because the snow was too deep. Even if it's just a question and an observation, or just sharing with you what I've learned, even through Cutting Through the Matrix, or from Catherine Austin Fifth, or The American Vagabond, or even if I can share with you a website that I found that made a lot of sense to me. But I'm practicing my thinking. I'm practicing my ability to communicate to people. And that's all I can do. And as Catherine said, we all need to start communicating. We all need to start sharing. And Melissa from Cutting Through the Matrix also said the same thing, that, oh, I have fiddleheads here. Oh, I wonder if this is, I was learning. Yeah, I'm sure this is a fiddlehead I can pick. Oh my goodness, I have some here. Oh, I can come back here tomorrow. Okay, I'll take you here tomorrow because I think I can do fiddleheads here. Oh my Lord, come on, please, Jesus. Oh gosh, come on. I don't know if I should just glue it. Oh God. Anyway, so there's some fiddleheads here. And Melissa said that what she did say was, I'm lost now, I should probably go back the way I was because I don't know this side of the forest. What Melissa said really rang true for me. And what she said was, if you have something to say, something to share, and it's truly something that you know that you would say it regardless, and I do. And the thing is what this does is this helps me say it because my soul wants to say it. Like, I'm amongst friends and I'm always saying this kind of stuff. So instead of constantly hounding my friends, I've found an outlet where my soul could sing what it wants to sing and not then have to bother my friends, even though when the opportunity arises, I still tell them what I think. So it's not necessarily about success, although success would be helpful because then I can continue doing it, because there's only so much you can do without being able to feed yourself. And I don't need a lot. I just need to be able to do this so that I can maybe put a meal on the table. So I don't need to make a lot of money. Like a lot of people get into this to make lots of money. I just want to be able to be sustaining my life where I am here, and I live under my means right now. So because I live under my means, I don't really need a lot. And my soul has something to say. And I realized today, watching, because I'm doing some research for, I'm opening up a used clothing store, and I'm figuring out how to do that. So that's that's another journey to talk about. Oh, I want to show you this. And I have to say that, look how beautiful those fiddleheads are. Those are all fiddleheads. And I have to say that while I'm learning this, I'm also procrastinating, I find. And so then I find this video where basically she makes me feel like, oh my gosh, that's what I'm doing. I'm procrastinating. I'm really being a flake because I know I can do this. But you know, when I was in Cuba and I couldn't get over myself, like walking with the camera and talking to you guys, that was me stopping me. Nobody else. Nobody was mean to me. Nobody said anything to me. But it's me getting in my own way. And I feel like that is my next to do right after I get back on the wagon of reading and writing. Because today is the day. Because I realized, holy crap, I don't want to be a flake. I don't want to be a flake because my soul has something to say. I'm going to say this stuff to people, whether I'm on YouTube or whether I'm not on YouTube. So it's not something that I'm making up and scripting, as you know. Not scripting anything. And okay, I used to dump pages and I used to write things down, and it would be easier for me to remember sort of my thought process, and then I'd added or subtracted from whatever. But all in all, I would say that it was really just unscripted me talking to you. Because if you're here, you understand that the world is starting to be a crazy, crazy place. And it's going to get worse if we all don't start doing something about it. So this is me trying to do something about it. And even with my limp noodle stick. So I'm not a flake. I'm not going to be a flake. I refuse to be a flake. I'm going to keep you posted on my resale store, and I'm hoping that it's going to be something that is a need. And I'm hoping that it's going to be something that I can, just like naturally talking about this crap that I always talk about. I always talk about this stuff. Anybody that knows me, that watches me, knows that this is basically what I talk about all the time. Very rarely do you get me away from talking about the stuff that you and I are talking about. But I just don't need a channel to do that. I guess I can constantly bore a lot of the people in my life, because a lot of the people in my life, my God, seriously though, a lot of the people in my life, as I was saying, don't like to listen to this crap. So I always feel like I'm burdening my friends with this stuff. Oh, can I sit on here? Look, I might be able to resolve this situation for one moment. I guess I could sit here even. Yeah, let's sit here, guys, because this thing is no likey. It's not liking me. Hang on.